episode of the Simple Genius Show, podcast, however you want to call it, or whatever you want to call it. About the I'm not. Oh, that's an old one. I'm trying. So I'm logged on. I'm live. I'm trying to see what it look like. Stream manager. Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, we working. We live. What's going on, everybody? Like I said, welcome back to the Simple Genius Show. I am your host, King Jew. And I'm back. I wasn't on here last week. I don't know why. I guess I ain't gonna lie, I was a lot going on last week. I guess me being busy wise, like with my kids, I had they in extracurricular activities. So, and I was supposed to get on last Saturday, but like I said, my son had a game, my daughter had a game. Uh, Something else happened. I don't remember, but I just ended up not getting on because I was going to get on before the playoff games came on last week. I think who played last Saturday? It was Kansas City and the Texans played um, last week, and who played the last game? It wasn't the Ravens. It was Kansas City and the Texans because Kansas City they played at 4 and they won. Excuse me. And dang, who played the second game? It was an NFC team. Whoever the NFC team was, I want to say it was. Oh, the Commanders game came on last week. It was the Commanders and no, I don't know, but one of them games came on last week, and I was trying to get on before, to get like my predictions and da 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 da. But I ain't get a chance to do it. And then Sunday I go to work, so I ain't really feel like hopping on super early, which I could have did, but I ain't want to hop on super early and like kind of rush it. I wanted to kind of take my time. I don't like rushing. You feel me? Just for content. So I didn't. So it was a whole week. I ain't been on here. But yeah, I mean, don't think I'm done. I'm back like I never left. Here to talk to y'all about uh just a couple of things today. Got a little list here. Of course, first off, we want to congratulate all the winners from last week in the playoffs. Uh, like I said, the Chiefs won last week. Oh, that's the game that came on last week. The Eagles and who they play, whoever they beat, because they won. So the Eagles won. Chiefs won, and then that next day was the Bills and that was the Commanders game. No, the Commanders game came on Saturday. Yeah, so the Commanders played Saturday against the Rams. I know they played the Rams and they lost. No, 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 no. See, let me go misinformation. See, that's why I don't like to rush because I be giving y'all misinformation. Um, who they play last week? We about to go back and see. We gonna go back and see. Let's go to NFL divisional round. Oh, that's who it was. I forgot. So yeah, last Saturday the Texans beat the Texans lost to the Chiefs 23-14. Of course they cheated. No news there. Um and then the Commanders played the Lions last week. And they beat the Lions 45-31. So the Lions was the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Um Of course, high expectations come with being the number one seed. You got the, you feel me, home field advantage. And of course, DC came in there underdog, rookie quarterback, smacked him in the mouth. Smacked him in the mouth. And the thing is, I called it because, you feel me, at my job, a lot of people was Commanders fans, and they ain't even believe in their own team. They was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if we got enough. The Lions score a lot of points, and I don't know if we can keep up with them. I'm like, yo, this is your team. You gotta, regardless of who y'all play, y'all gotta, you feel me, be confident. But as I predicted, I knew they was going. Well, I ain't gonna say I knew they was gonna win, but I had a good feeling. Like I'm like the Lions. Sorry, all Lions fans, because I got a lot of people I know that are Lions fans. They dropped the ball for real, for real. Um, that young boy Jaden Daniels came in there and smacked them straight in the mouth, straight in the mouth. But we'll get back to that later. And then the Sunday was Rams Eagles. Eagles. I mean, I ain't gonna say the Rams gave them a hard time because they was pretty much up the whole game, but that last 2 minutes was real crucial because they gave Matt Stafford the ball. I think it was like 4 minutes left. He scored, so they was only down. I want to say like 8 points. No, they was down 6 points after they scored because it was a 13-point game. And then like with 2 minutes left, they had. I mean, actually before 2 minutes, it was like 2 minutes and 37 seconds left, but they ain't had no timeouts. But of course, you got the 2 minute warning. Um, They gave Matthew Stafford the ball, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared for you Eagles fans, cause I mean Matthew Stafford is one of them. Like he one of them. I'm gonna come from behind quarterbacks. You feel me? If I'm down in the game and lead my team to victory, but they came up short, unfortunately for them. And the Eagles won 28-22. And then the game, that's the one I really cared about. The Ravens and the Bills. Hate alert. So I wanted the Ravens to lose. I ain't necessarily knew if they were or not, but I didn't want to see them successful because I mean they in our division, and I mean they got rid of the Steelers because they had to play each other last week. So I was just hoping that, sorry guys, playing for y'all downfall. Didn't want y'all to win because I didn't. I don't want to hear y'all mouth all year. I mean, I already still hear it. Lamar still better than Joe. Lamar gonna be the MVP. Well, guess what? He ain't gonna be Super Bowl champ. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, Ravens fans. Bills got nasty on y'all. Y'all got a taste of y'all own medicine because y'all did us dirty when we played y'all. Second, I mean, don't get me wrong. Lamar played a decent game. I will give him that. He played a decent game, but he turned the ball over twice, do an interception, and then he fumbled the ball. Granted, it was snowing, and maybe if it wasn't snowing, it might have been a different outcome. But at the end of the day, you the leader. I mean, everybody blame it on has been blaming it on Mark Andrews because uh they went down, drove the ball down the field last play. I mean last possession of the game and scored. Um, but they needed 2 points to win or to tie. I think 2 points to tie the game up. Because at that point, like the final score was 24. I mean 25-27. So they needed those 2 points to, you feel me, tie the game. And unfortunately, Mark Andrews, I mean, he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball like clean drop too. Like had it, dropped it. And I mean, they lost the game. End of the season. Another early exit for Lamar. Great season overall. Won't take anything away from him from that. Um, Possibly third MVP. But when it mattered the most, I mean, he couldn't deliver for his team. And I'm not saying one day Lamar won't win a title, but until he gets two, You feel me? Where Joe Burrow got to, which is a Super Bowl. Granted, we lost. Yes, we lost. We lost. But Lamar's never been, so he don't even know what a Super Bowl smells like. Like he don't know the atmosphere of the Super Bowl. Besides, I mean, being a spectator, possibly going like as a watcher, but he don't know how I feel to play. So until then, I don't want to hear no more Lamar talk. To be honest with you, I mean, it's a lot of great quarterbacks that have been, regular season great, but don't have no titles. Um, so until he can get past, you feel me? I mean, he didn't even get to the AFC Championship this year, so that's even worse than last year. Because last year they got to the AFC Championship and then lost to the Chiefs. They ain't even get a chance to, get to the Chiefs this year. So, like I said, until I hear a plane sound a little close. Until I hear the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear no Lamar talk. Lamar, you regular season great. Like I said, generational quarterback, probably, definitely Hall of Famer. I mean, if I had him on my team, I'd probably be speaking differently about him, but he's not. I have Joe Burrow, who is equally even more great. Um, just minus the MVPs, of course. Um, but Joe Burrow made it. Second year in the league, got his team to the Super Bowl. A team who had never won any playoff or had won a playoff game in some time took us all the way, him and Jamar. So, I mean, sorry, Ravens fans, but I had to do it. I had to kick y'all back in because y'all definitely be kicking my back in on Facebook, on Instagram. Y'all send me memes. Y'all send me, stuff on my messenger. Just disrespecting, just straight disrespecting Joe. Like he ain't that, and praising this Lamar Jackson, which y'all should. I should, y'all man. But like I said, he has three playoff wins. I was looking at the stat. He won one against rookie C.J. Stroud, which was last year. He got went over Ryan Tannehill with Tennessee, who Joe Burrow does too. Um, and his third win is this year too. Against who they play? Oh yeah, Russell Westbrook. I'm not Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson. Not Russell Westbrook. That's my guy. MVP also. Different sport. But yeah, I don't want to hear no Lamar talk. Um, until next season, he in the playoffs again. So bye bye Baltimore. Have fun on the couch with us. We saved you some chips. And that's what my cousin sent me. She sent me, oh, I hope you got the potato salad ready. Da, da, da. Sure do. Cause y'all ain't going to the Super Bowl. Um, but that's enough of kicking y'all back in. Um, so now the AFC Championship is going to be the Bills and the Chiefs, and then the NFC is going to be the Commanders and the Eagles. For the Bills and the Chiefs game, I want to give it to the Bills, but clearly the referees be cheating for the Chiefs, and I don't. It's starting to get like real blatant at this point. Cause even the game with the Texans, like literally like the first drive, I think they called like a roughing the passer on what's my man name from the Texans, Will Anderson, and it won't even know. Clearly, it wasn't. It wasn't a foul. So like, and it was a couple more plays in that game where it was just like, all right, now come on. Even Troy Aikman was in the booth like, yo, come on, yo, really, come on now. Like it's starting to get blatant. Like clearly you can see they cheating for these guys. So I don't know. I'm rooting for the Bills regardless. So that's my pick for that game. Like I said, the refs be against anybody who play against Mahomes. Like it's nasty at this point. Um, Make you not even want to watch no Chiefs game because you already know what's going to happen. And I will admit though, the Chiefs, this is probably one of the best offensive. Um, how can I say this? Mahomes has like some of the best weapons he's had, but he's doing the worst. Like he's playing his worst football. Like he got Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. Granted, DeAndre Hopkins is, you feel me? I guess you could say out of prime. He got Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, who's super fast. Even though he's coming off an injury, like you still got him. You got the young boy Xavier Worthy. You got Juju Smith-Schuster, Pacheco back. You got Kelsey. They got the young boy tight end Noah Gray. So like offensively, they the best. This is like the best weaponry he's had than any in my opinion since he's been playing. So he should look like something, but he ain't been doing it. Like I don't know. There's been the referees helping him out. Like literally, the NFL was giving you like, all right, here you go. I'm giving you weapons. Finally, use them, and he's stinking it up. So I don't know. You could tell like he ain't even in the MVP conversation. Like granted, he ain't had these people all year. Cause I know his the wide receiver Rasheed Rice, he got hurt early in the season. He was killing. I ain't gonna lie when he was playing. Uh, but they got a lot of weapons, and like I said, Marquise Brown been pretty much hurt all season. Um, but he's had Worthy, Juju. You feel me? Hopkins came in a trade late in the season. I don't know, but I want to root for the Bills. Josh Allen been playing straight ball, like bully ball, like straight running over people, and their defense is top notch. And usually defense win championships. So I'm picking the Bills for this one. I'm picking the Bills to win and hopefully get to the Super Bowl. Now the Eagles Commanders game. Eagles have the best team on paper. They do. They got Saquon, who's been going crazy, like 200 yards almost. I think he had 200 last game, and two touchdowns. Two big 60-yard runs against the Rams defense. Just absolutely going nuts. Um, but their Achilles heel is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has been shaky since he's been with the Eagles. He's a good quarterback, and you feel me. I want to root for him. You mean because he's a black quarterback. He does his thing, but like he be, I don't know. I don't know whether he like going through something like injury wise or mental wise, but he don't. I don't seem like he don't seem like he like he be out there for real. Like AJ Brown too. Like AJ Brown, another one last year was kind of going crazy. Then you know they had that little riff with him and Jalen Hurts supposedly, and it just seemed like they ain't on the same page. Like offensively, O line is amazing. Really, the Eagles' defense has been keeping them in. You feel me? In the contention. Um, so excuse me. Like I said, that game is tough. I want to say the Eagles, but the Commanders. I want to give hats off to the Commanders for real because y'all have turned y'all whole organization around, and I'm contributing it to. I've been saying this all season, never since he was part of the ownership group. Magic Johnson. Everything Magic Johnson touches, as far as sports wise, and you feel me, him owning teams, champions, champions. I don't know what type of insight he be having, but like if it ain't within like the first 5 6 years, they all his teams have won championships. Dodgers, they just won. They won again. They won. I think they done won twice since he been owner. And he got an MLS team uh, that is one. I want to say he got a Euro League team too, and he owned another team. I can't remember. Oh, was it the Sparks? I think at one time he owned the Sparks, and they won. They had won championships. Matter of fact, let me look. We on stream. You don't get me. Nobody here. It's just us. Let me see. Teams Magic Johnson owns. Teams Magic Johnson owns. So let's see. So yeah, he's the owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, who have won. Mind you, he's not a majority owner in any of these teams. He's a minority, but still, I mean, he's a part of the organization. He Magic Johnson. Um, he co-owns the LA Dodgers. Like I said, they don't won two championships, I think, since he's been there. The LA Sparks have won. They won when Candace Parker was there. I remember that. Um, like I said, you got MLS team, the Los Angeles FC. I think they have won. Um, he owned the Commanders. Esports. I don't know what that is. Okay, but yeah, Magic Johnson's just a winner. Like one at the one at the college level, one at the NBA level. I mean, as far as all his entrepreneurial, you feel me, endeavors, he's winning. Like he's just a winner. So hats off to Magic Johnson. Um, and he's bringing that winning mentality. You feel me? And winning formula to the DC. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go and say that Washington's gonna win this game because I mean, like I said, they the younger team, they the least experienced team. And on paper, they not better than the Eagles, but like I said, Jalen Hurts is their Achilles heel. So if they can get that defense to you feel me rattle Jalen Hurts and force some turnovers, and they can score the ball, because Jaden Daniels is a problem. Was that a home run pick? That was a home run drafting him in with the number two pick. They can get him going. Last week their offense was booming. They had you feel me Eckler in there, who I knew I felt when he got signed last year. I'm like, oh, Austin Eckler not a bad. I mean, running back. He's a little up there in age, but I mean he could still produce. Um, and they signed Dan Quinn as a coach. Um, he was an awesome defensive coordinator in Dallas. Uh, I mean, he was a good coach in Atlanta, but I don't think they really gave him a fair chance in Atlanta, so they got rid of him as a coach. But I mean, with Dallas, their defense was always top notch with him, so I knew he was going to bring like at least some defensive, you feel me, uh, presence in DC. And I mean, he done so good. He got him in the, you feel me? Not only in the playoffs, they in the NFC Championship, first time since 1991. So um, all the DC people, they going crazy, which they should. It just bring a different type of. You could just tell, like, and you could just tell, like, the ownership, because they had Dan Snyder there. He was, they had to get him out of there because he was being, what I mean, nasty, and the work environment wasn't good. So that lets you know a good work environment. You know what I mean, good players. Uh, they signed Bobby Wagner, who was a who top notch linebacker. They got Marshawn Lattimore, but I don't. He been getting burned. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean. But I mean, they got him. Their defense, they got some home run defensive picks. They drafted what's number? I don't know his name, but number 0. He caught 2 picks last week on Jared Goff. So like they got a nice little squad. They did lose one of their old linemen for the season. I think his name Cosme or Cosmo something. I don't know his name, but so I think that might be a big thing um, for this game. But Washington got a chance. They definitely have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. I definitely am going to be tuning into that game for sure. Like I said, the other game, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure I want the Bills to win, but I feel like Kansas City is going to cheat their way into the Super Bowl again because they want them to, you feel me, be a dynasty. And don't get me wrong, I mess with Andy Reid. He's a great coach. I don't want to take nothing from him. And I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback, but this year it's just ain't been clicking for real, for real. In my eyes, it just been looking like he been getting calls and bogus calls sometimes, and they'll just squeak out and win the game. Ain't like they've been blowing nobody out. But uh, my picks are stamp it Bills and Eagles in the Super Bowl. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, like I wouldn't be mad if the Commanders go. I feel like they deserve it. Like they worked hard. That would be definitely a great look for Jaden Daniels, a rookie black quarterback leading this team to the Super Bowl. I think the last rookie quarterback that led their team to the playoffs was Ben Roethlisberger. So we definitely need to get him up out the paint in the history books, uh, because he's nasty too. I think he raped somebody in a bathroom or something crazy like that. So we need to get him out the history books, and replace him with, you know what I mean, a young black quarterback who, I mean, regardless if they make it or not to the Super Bowl, like amazing season, offensive rookie of the year, hands down. Um, and you building on something. You building on something because I mean, them winning is only gonna, make it more interesting for future. You feel me? People or players to come next year, and you mean do what they supposed to do. You feel me? Win a championship, hopefully, or compete for a championship next year. I know they keep showing the clip of the Giants because they were in hard knocks for the off season hard knocks. So I know they sick because dude son like, yo, if you could trade up, get Jaden Daniels. So you see what their quarterback situation is. They looking for a quarterback. Um, but it's gonna be interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Even though my team and Joe isn't in it, I am excited to, you know what I mean, see what happens. I'm a football fan, so at the end of the day, so. But yeah, Bills, um, Bills Eagles Super Bowl. That's my prediction at the moment. Um, uh, what else I was going to talk about? I know what I wanted to say. Coach Prime. So it's rumor. Excuse me. Get straight so y'all can see my chain. Speaking of Coach Prime, but no, hold up. There you go. See it a little bit. Um, it's rumors that Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is been in talks with Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys about being the head coach, and I kind of got mixed feelings about it because I feel like I respect Deion Sanders as a coach and of course as a player, and I feel like he should stay in Colorado. I feel like he should stay in Colorado. Well, if he does take Dallas' job, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with him, but I feel like he still ain't like really etch his name in the college game yet. Like, it was a lot of controversy when he left Jackson State after I think it was like 2 or 3 years to go to Colorado 2 years ago because oh, it's a HBCU. He went there, left a lot of kids behind, da 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 da. Um, and I felt that, but I understood like in order to be great, you gotta move. Like at Jackson State, of course, it's a HBU. It's not as well funded. He was saying like a lot was going on, like people were stealing out his locker or out the locker room, stealing out his office. You feel me? Trying to break into his car. So like when you a top notch coach like that, like that's something. I mean, that's something you can't be having. So I can understand him. You feel me? Transitioning over to like Colorado. You feel me? Which is you mean top uh possibly could be a top division school, Division 1 program. Um, and they threw a lot of money at him, of course. And so I do feel like if he leaves to go to Dallas right now, it just wouldn't be. I mean, it'll definitely be a good look. Don't get me wrong, because I mean, of course, he played for Dallas. Um, Jerry Jones and him have a good relationship. Of course, he probably the money is probably better, but like he building something there. Like he done already signed the number 1 transfer quarterback. Uh, he got a whole lot of other transfer portal players coming in next year. Um, he got like the number 1 offensive lineman last year. Uh, he got the number 1 quarterback out of high school to you feel me come there. So I don't think he gonna leave. That's why I don't think he will leave because like he got to set up for next year for him to be even better than what he is this year. Like I mean, I think they won like 7 or 6 games the first season, and now I think they had like 9 or 10 wins this season and made a bowl, even though they didn't win the bowl. He got him there, which he that was his goal. But I feel like if he stayed there like another couple seasons, like he could really he really got a chance to get a national championship as a black coach, and I don't think no black coach has ever done that. So I want him to stay for that reason, but like I said, if he decides like okay, Dallas is a better fit for him, that's cool. And like I've been seeing, like I watch Coach Prime, like they done you feel me, Coach Prime Colorado out. Like he got his stuff. Like they showed I was watching something earlier, like he makes sure everybody get a meal, like dinner, breakfast, lunch, whenever, like um for all his student athletes. So they ain't really gotta like worry about it. They can just focus on like their studying and practicing and whatever. He making sure they get like well balanced meals because he said he don't want like parents to worry about what their kids eat. That's one of the things parents worry about when their kids you feel me, are in college. And that's some kids. I mean, the kids worry about. Like I hear a whole lot of. I mean, there's been a whole lot of college players that's like, man, I was eating ramen noodles every day, da, 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 da. And you know that ain't good for your body if you feel me trying to train and bulk up and you feel me you want to feel like you want to eat good and you feel me play well. So like things like that like make me think like, all right, you done all this, implemented all these things here. You feel me? The job ain't done yet in Colorado. So I'm hoping. And he said himself like he loves it in Boulder. So I'm thinking he's like, I mean, Jerry Jones probably called him like, yo, we got this job opening. I mean, it would be nice if you came and you feel me, heard me out. He probably heard him out, but I can't see him um leaving Colorado. At least I hope not. I hope he stays, build some more legacy, and then maybe if things ain't working out, you mean maybe when his contract up, because I think he signed like a 5 or 6 year contract when he signed. Then I mean, move on if another job is available. And I mean, ain't like he gonna be with. I can't say that because I mean the Cowboys could draft Shador. They done said, excuse me, they done pretty much said his stock done dropped since his bowl appearance. He ain't really looked good, so scouts is really not looking at him like he's a top 5 pick or top pick or whatever. And then you know all the movement around as far as draft positions. Like I don't think. I think the teams that he really wanted to go to, like the Giants and I think Tennessee got the first pick, but they not really looking for a quarterback. I think they looking at Travis Hunter or the the defensive end from Penn State. So um, yeah, so his stock done dropped. So I don't think he'll be like a top five pick or whatever. But so it's a possibility that he signs with or get drafted by Dallas. Um, and Shiloh, he gonna get drafted, but I don't know like where he gonna get drafted. So I don't know. I just hope Deion stay in Boulder. Stay in Boulder. You feel me? Like I said, build your legacy again. Um, I do like that him doing that has opened up a lot of doors for like other coaches or black former players to um, step in as head coaches. Cause Mike Vick, he's going to Norfolk State, which I gotta catch a game. I gotta. That's too close. I gotta go see Mike Vick coach at least one game. In Norfolk State. That's historic. And I think what's my man name? Deshaun Jackson. He up at Delaware State. So I mean, it's just opening. He's opening doors for other quarterbacks. I mean, not quarterbacks, other former black athletes to get in. You know, put their foot in the head coaching positions, even assistant coaching positions. So I think he should stay at Boulder. That's my thing on that. What else we got here? Man, Nigel like my post. I'm back at it, my boy. Who else we got? I got a list. Just one more thing on the list. Oh no, that was it. That was it. For real, for real. Um, yeah, I ain't had much to talk about. It's been a slow week for real, for real. Um, I did a well, I finished a fast. That's another thing I was going through last week. I was hungry. So I did for my church they did a I did a fast. So like from the second to let me pull up the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was about. What is the page? So from the second to the 11th, it was a month fast. Well, not a whole month because it ended at 5/21 yesterday. So the fast consisted of eliminating like processed foods, sweets, fried food, sugary drinks, which I love. I love me a juice or a soda. That was hard. Pork and red meat. Red meat was hard too because I like burgers. Me and the family love burgers, and we ate like spaghetti a lot. So we had to eliminate pasta, white rice, like stuff that's like crucial, or what I thought would be crucial. So that was from the second to the 11th, and then so starting the 11th to the 17th, it wasn't nothing but vegetables. Like I couldn't have no meat at all. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, I folded. Like so, I think from because we started that was on a Sunday. I did it from that Sunday. No, I did it from that Saturday the 11th to the 15th, and then the 15th I fell off the wagon. No homo. I ate meat. I had to eat some like vegetables wasn't enough because like I worked 13 hours, so uh I needed some type of something like something substantial to keep me, you feel me, going and you mean full through the night. And I was eating like meatless chili, which was good. Don't get me wrong, and brown rice, which I think I'm gonna end up transitioning to more and stop eating white rice because it ain't good for you. Um, But yeah, I folded on like that mid Daniel restriction. That's what the fast was called. That part of the fast was called Daniel restrictions. But I will say my wife, she stuck with it through the whole thing. And then like from the 19th through the 22nd or the 21st, you can just have like liquids, which consisted of like just water. Like you can have tea without sugar, of course, and then you can have what else she was drinking? She was drinking like beef broth or like chicken broth or stuff like that. You can have like smoothies, um, but you just couldn't have no dairy in it. So it was just like smoothies and kale and like with the fruits and stuff. She got like the mixed fruits. So I have to commend her because she stuck with that. I couldn't do the liquid fast. I just stuck once I went back to eating chicken. So I was just eating chicken breast and chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs, um, no sauce for the most part. Um, I will say I did learn like I can like switch up my eating habits, um, and be good. Um, but it ended yesterday, so I did have like a back to eating regular meal. We had some pizza, but even eating that, like I could tell like ugh, it made you feel like bad. Like my stomach was hurt. I only ate like two slices. I ate two slices and like some salad. My stomach was blah, 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 blah. I don't know whether it was the cheese or just the grease, whatever it was. It just wasn't good because I was feeding for pizza that whole like probably like the last 2 weeks. So I was like, I'm gonna get me some pizza. Um, but it messed my stomach up. Maybe I just should have eased back in and just ate one. And I did drink some soda, but I only had 1 cup. I limited myself. I'm like, all right, I gotta stay with it because I do be trying to go to the gym for the most part. Not as much as I want to, but I do go. Like I went this morning, and I could tell like as I was doing um, the fast, uh, I could tell the difference of me going to the gym. Like I had more energy. Like I would eat instead of like, cause usually I'll drink like pre-workout before I go to the gym, but I would just eat like an apple and drink some water. And like I could just feel the difference in my energy. Like I could feel like it felt like I could do more at the gym. Like I could, you feel me? Usually I just get on a bike or something, go home, do like just cardio and just go home. But like I was lifting weights, and then I still wasn't tired. Even the day when I went, I'm like I could feel the difference. Like I wasn't tired at all. Like I could have kept going, but I was like, no, I'm gonna go home. Because I just don't like being around people in the gym. That's another thing. Like it be once it started getting crowded, I dip. Because people be nasty. They be just sweating. They don't wipe off the machines. So I just be like, all right. And they be coughing, sweating around you. I kind of got spoiled during COVID when I was going to the gym. Um, every other machine. Well, if you went to Planet Fitness, I don't know how it was at other gyms. Every other machine was like it's like a space in between, so it was kind of like people was kind of spread out. It still wasn't a lot of people coming in there anyway, so it was good to me. But now, so I kind of got spoiled with that. Now I don't really want nobody by me when I'm, you feel me, doing my thing. That's why I go early in the morning too. 'Cause I be up anyway. I be up at like 3:30 in the morning. So I'm like, let me get up. I think I went today at like 4:30, 4:40 ish, and I ain't leave out till about 5. It's probably like 5:30. So I stayed about 45 50 minutes. Did a little workout. Then I did good. I ain't come back home and eat nothing crazy. I went to the store, got some tuna fish, made like some tuna fish salad, and I just ate that with like lettuce and like some low fat some dressing. So I'm trying to do better, guys. I'm trying to live for a long time, have as much energy as possible. Um, you couldn't drink during the thing. I ain't a big drinker anyway, but When you're not drinking, I mean, when you have like a restriction on not drinking, it's like, what if I just get a shot? What if I just take a shot? I didn't need it, and I didn't. Uh, but yeah, oh yeah, it's Aquarius season. Shout out to everybody that's an Aquarius, all my Aquarians. It's our time, guys. It's our time to shine. Um, Supposed to be going to a karaoke party next week with a friend of ours, me and my wife. Uh, she's an Aquarius too. She a January Aquarius. My anniversary coming up next week. 9 years. Shout out to me and my baby. We killing this right now. This marriage thing, I think. Um, um, then of course, you know what I mean. You already know what happened in February. That good old February 1-4. Big 3-6 coming. Getting old, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna figure something out though. I got a couple outfits in mind um that I want to wear wherever I go. If I go somewhere, I'm probably gonna go somewhere. I don't know, out to dinner or something. But we'll see. We'll see how that go. Get a little snap a couple flicks on the ground, looking amazing. My fine Aquarius self. Um, yeah, that's about it, guys. I ain't gonna lie, that that tuna fish is gone. I ate that at like 8 o'clock this morning, so about to get up here. I'm gonna wait till this get loaded on YouTube, and then I'll post this on Facebook. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. I don't wanna. I always say I'm gonna get back on later this week because it's Thursday, and I never do. So I'm not gonna say it, but I'm probably gonna get back on here, especially if something happened. This was a pretty sportsy uh show today, so I might come up here and talk something else like music. I did have like a topic that I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it because, like I said, this is a more sportsy day. I might talk more sports, but um, I want to talk something else too about holding it down for your peoples. Uh, Martin Luther King Day was Monday, um, as well as the inauguration for Trump. He's back in office. Um, I don't talk politics because I really don't know politics like that. Um, and I mean, it really don't matter to me whether who in there at this point. I'm just, I mean, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, so he's my leader. He's who leads me, helps me every day. So as long as I trust in him, I'm all gravy, baby. Um, but yeah, that's about it, guys. Definitely wanted to get back on because, like I said, I ain't been on here in a cool week. So I mean, I had some content, luckily, that I can like kind of spread out a little bit. I ain't posted nothing on my gram on the page, and I ain't been following people and getting my followers up like I want to. Neither. I'll probably do that sometime this week too, maybe tomorrow. Well, I gotta clip all this stuff up, make sure I get it out in a timely manner. Um, but yeah, everybody, thank y'all for, keep on supporting the show. We still trying to grow. Um, oh yeah, I did buy some, so I'm gonna try something new. I don't know when I'm gonna try it, but I did buy. Oh, that's what I could talk about. TikTok. TikTok left and came back. That was quick. That was like a little quick. Uh, Hi or goodbye and hi again. Uh, Everybody was in a frenzy about TikTok leaving. I'm not a big user of the app. Like I've been using it now since I've been doing the show. To post like my content, but I've been getting like followers here and there, people following me, which is good. Um, but I ain't got like buku. I only got like maybe three something, close to 400 followers. They ain't nothing deep. So I wasn't really pressed when it went down. My daughter and my wife, well, my daughter more so, cause you know kids love TikTok. She was a little hurt um, when it first went down. That was Sunday. I think it was the last day, cause it was just no, it wasn't Sunday. It was Saturday, cause I was at home. My itch. Ooh. Yeah, so it was Saturday when it went down. And they shut it down before 12 o'clock because it wasn't supposed to go down till Sunday, and it went down early because the little message popped up saying you couldn't get on there. So she was hurt, and of course I was teasing her like, yeah, finally, because I really don't like TikTok like that. Well, I don't like her using TikTok. I don't like kids using TikTok, period, because they just think everything on TikTok is life, and it ain't. You feel me? Just like YouTube, it's just like YouTube for me. Like I feel like y'all have too much exposure to things that y'all don't need to have exposure to, and too much information, and y'all so gullible with things, y'all just believe everything. So that's why I really don't didn't like TikTok like that. But I mean, she uses it. She do a little, I mean, little TikTok dances or whatever. Um, but she went, yeah, 'cause Sunday they went to church when I was trying to get some sleep, and I just so happened to because I ain't delete the app, so it's still on my phone. So I just so happened to click it to see what was going on, and it opened back up and started working. So that's when I told her when she came home. She was like, "Stop playing! You're always playing." I was like, "No, it really worked. I ain't lying." And lo and behold, she opened her TikTok because she was trying to get all her TikToks before it closed, and it closed on her. So TikTok is back for the moment. Don't know how long it's gonna be back, but it's still here. So that's that. Um, but yeah, other than that, that's about it for the for the what's going zones. I hope y'all, like I said, keep supporting the show. Um, that's why I start talking about TikTok. So I wanna evolve. Uh, so I bought these the little microphones that you hook onto your phone that you be seeing people when they be interviewing people. They got the little mics with the little fur on it, and they got it like, or they might got it clipped on to the thing. So it came with like two and like the little clip that you stick in your phone. So, um, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but I do want to get into the content space of just talking to people out, possibly randoms, and just what I mean, chopping it up, asking them questions, random questions, and posting it like that. But we'll see how that work out, cause I ain't like the go up and approach you guy, but I am friendly. Like I usually make friends while I'm out. For some reason, like people are attracted, not attracted, but like attracted to where they come in. You feel me? They'll see me out and they'll start talking, or we start chopping it up. So we'll see how that works out. I am going to Dreamville, so I kind of wanna do interviews there and like post it. Um, but like I said, you gotta like I gotta get comfortable with doing it first before I go to a big festival like that and just start asking random people. You feel me? And of course, I want to get my the platform here uh up to where people respect me enough to be like, oh yeah, I'll interview with you. And I don't mind you interviewing me. So we'll see how that go. 2025, man, big things, big things. But yeah, we'll talk about some music tomorrow. I said tomorrow. Let me not put a date on it. We'll talk about some music the next time I get on here. They've been trying to kick my man Drake back in for taking up this lawsuit. But like I said, we'll talk about that more. Thank everybody for listening who does listen. Everybody for supporting who does support. I ain't going nowhere, dog. I'm here for life. For L. Peace.